Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing today? Um, we're almost at the end. Almost at the end. Today is day 17. Day 17, and it is to seek deliverance for protection of this 21-day fast. Um, Bible comes from Esther to, excuse me, comes from Esther. I'm assuming Esther is in the Old Testament. Let's see if I'm correct. And I think I remember seeing a veggie tale about Esther as well. So that's another reason why I remember it. Veggie tales, bangers. I was correct. It is in the Old Testament. Okay. So, Esther. So the theme of Esther is the book of Esther shows that a Jewish girl became queen of Persia and saved her people from the plot to destroy them. She assisted in this by Mordecai, her cousin and guardian. It also explains how her favorite festival, Purim, was established and recalled to celebrate deliverance for that Jews had experienced. Okay. And today we were in Esther 4:16. Which reads, Go, gather all the Jews to be found at Susa, and hold a fast on the behalf, and do not eat or drink for 3 days and nights or day. I swear I read that correctly. I'm not gonna lie, I read that correctly. I and my young women will also fast as you do. Then I will go to the king, thought it was against the law, and if I perish, I perish. All right, let's see what this book says. Let me reread it again in this book. Go gather together all the Jews of Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, 3 days, night or day. Yep. My maid and I will do the same, and then as it is against the law, I will go in to see the king. If I must die, I must die. Okay. That's probably where people get it from. If I die, I die. No, I'm just joking. So it says, history marked moments when God's people were under siege, facing the enemy intent of their total destruction. The story of Queen Esther is a striking testament to this. She saved the Jewish people from extermination in the Persian Empire by revealing um, Haman's treacherous plot. Crucially, Esther called for the Jews in a Susa to a 3-day fast. When she finally appeared before the king, God's favor, God's favor was with her, assuring the people's ultimate protection and deliverance. We may not face a threat as immediate as the one in Susa, but I need for divine protection remains consistent. Parents can go and pray for their children's defense against the world's many harmful traps. Likewise, we can um, intercede for unsaved loved ones. I definitely probably butcher that word. For unsaved loved ones, praying and fasting for their deliverance from spiritual bondage. This commandment for to prayer and fast is a mighty unseen weapon given to us by God. Where In your own life, you are currently seeking this profound protection and deliverance. So from that, I am reading that like how fasting is a definitely a weapon to get closer to God, to pretty much really intersect that barrier between us and Him. See what this Bible says. 4:16. All right, hold it fast. Okay. This is not a spontaneous outpouring of grief, as in verse 3, but an organized activity aimed to increasing Esther's chances of success through earnest prayer, the strongest induction yet of Esther. Faith in God. If I perish, I perish. Heirs, Esther realized that God cannot be manipulated even by fasting. That right there really makes more sense to me. So it really is like a when I read that, like read the like the study notes under it, it really is one of those things where it's like God, you can't manipulate God. God really knows your heart. Um, so you can't manipulate it. Just plain and simple, period. Period. The prayer point. Oh, let's go to guided questions first. Let's mix it up a little bit. Do not approach fasting as once a year ritual, or it is something the Spirit is encouraging you to embrace more intentionally in your personal walk with God. Oh, do you do you approach fasting as a once a year ritual, or is it a spiritual? Okay, so for me, okay, I get what you're saying. For me, this is probably my first like actual fast. Never truly done it, but I can say that it's revealed a lot to me. It's revealed that the dependency of like energy drinks that I would have typically, like I really don't need to depend on them as much as I was. Um, and then when I do like that 24-hour fast, it also that definitely revealed to me of like my prayer life definitely increased where it was like I really like, man, it's really been 24 hours and I'm not that hungry. Or I don't really need food as much as I need God. That was probably the biggest thing I've realized and came from this is like I don't need food as much as I need God. Like I need him way more um than anything else. You know, it says that man shall not be live on this bread alone. So, you know, saying a little Bible quote there for you. Is the Lord inviting you to making fast a part of your regular life, weekly, monthly, as a spiritual discipline or weapon for prayer and breakthrough? I think I will continue to try to fast, maybe once a month. It would be nice if I did it once a week still, just to keep up with this, I would say divine connection. I wouldn't want to break that at all because yeah, like for me, it's like another relationship. Like once you establish that relationship and you have it, um, last thing you want to do is in the relationship that's going really well. Or in my case, I've learned self-sabotaging or doing anything bad to ruin that relationship. That's something you just do not want to do. Therefore, you're gonna do everything you need to keep it, keep that relationship going and make that relationship a priority into your life. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter how busy you are. Like if it is important to you, you will make it important or you will make space for it. You make time for stuff that you want to make time for. Prayer point. Fasting was commanded by Esther to God's people during the time of their potential annihilation. All the people fasted and prayed for 3 days. Fasting and prayer broke the enemy's plan. People don't realize how powerful prayer is. Like prayer is we want to air something out, use prayer. Not okay, not that directly, but you know what I mean. Like prayer is so freaking powerful. It is. Like I've realized I've like started really praying for people and it's been kind of nice actually. Like because you feel like what else can I do? It's like, no, have you tried prayer? And like that's a lot of times when you like I really haven't tried everything. Um yeah, but what about you? Do you wanna after all this, like I think I will continue to fast. I'm gonna try to do at least once a month, maybe the first day of the month or first Sunday of the month. Something like that. I think it would be really good for me as well, especially being so new to like an all-in faith. Like I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to ruin this relationship. One relationship I do not want to ruin, like ruin relationships in my life. That stops now. I just don't want to do it anymore. But yeah, love you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.